copy effect in this.
Perfect. I might actually win the turn I play Omniscience this time.
I forgot to put Mirror Maid in this deck.
Ugh.
So I put Mirror Maid in just to copy Sam's Omniscience.
Enchantment copies opponents' stuff as well, though, so it's not like it's just Mirror Maid.
All right. Who's on first?
Oh no.
Go random. So 1 to 5 me, 6, 10 Connor, 11, 15 Sam, Fire Greg.
Sounds good.
We got 11.
That's
Sam.
Oh, panic.
Sam.
Panic. I'm not
What's-
ready.
So what's the order, Lee? It was you, Connor, Sam, then me? Is that right? Okay.
Are we happy with that? So Sam, Greg, me, Connor.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I'm
Greg, you, me. Okay, so we're crisscrossing across the screen.
Well, it depends on your screen, but yeah.
I know, but I'm personally impacted by this.
Well, yeah, we should be thinking about this from your point of view.
That's true.
Connor's already trying to get bloody sympathy
Grudge
votes
back,
in.
yeah.
Sympathy votes. Oh, I'm already behind the
I'm
curve
so
here, guys.
disadvantaged.
Yeah, Lee's just arbitrarily made up a turn order that means I go last.
Should we do this every time and not tell Connor that we've done it?
Oh no. Right, I'm ready. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw for turn 1. I'm gonna play a Canopy Vista tapped and pass turn.
It's my cards we've allowed Sam to draw counter. We should keep an eye on this. Keep it as low as possible. Only way to stop him is to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
This is
I
Greg.
like how you're counting my draw step.
Must be me, yeah.
Yes.
The guy not doing anything. I'll play a Mortuary Mire tapped, go.
Okay, draw a card. I will play this Botanical Sanctum and go.
Ooh, stomping ground, go. Two. This is why Sam's going to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
He's already drawn more cards than anyone else.
I know, disgusting.
Starfield Mystic. Enchantment spells I cast cost 1 less to cast. Whenever I cast one, whenever one is put into the graveyard from play, put a counter on him.
Kill it. A +1 counter, or
Pass turn. Yeah, so whenever an enchantment I control dies, he gets a counter.
That is basically, he's just ramping already. He's ramping.
Mountain
Yeah, he's just a cost reduction, yeah.
Carrion Feeder, go.
Who?
Draw a card.
Carrion Feeder. Bless you.
Play a Forest Tattoo. Play this Farseek. I'll go and get some kind of ramp and pass turn.
Good old Lee. Turn 2 Farseek.
Disgusting.
Nothing if not predictable.
I will play a mountain and say go.
Untap and draw. And play a plane. Yeah, and then tap 2, Ghostly Prison.
Neat.
Tap 1, Season of Growth.
I've got an overgrown 2 with my friends.
Is that another annoying enchantment that just gives you an incredible advantage as we go on, Sam?
Yes.
Season of Growth is actually that, yes. So whenever I cast a creature, I scry 1, and whenever I cast basically an aura, I draw a card.
All right. Mine?
Yep.
Yep.
Since I'm not going to attack, because Connor will get upset.
Play a mountain. Play my commander, Rin. Anje is on the field. And who should I attack for 1 who won't bear a grudge for the whole game?
Oh, you have to pay 2 to attack me. So.
It's not you, obviously, Sam.
I could get rid of that ghostly prison for you, Greg.
I'm going to combat. Does anyone have any fast effects?
No.
No effects.
Okay. I will attack Connor for 1.
Grudge.
She's poking the bear. Poking the bear.
Done. Done.
Dodge counter at 1.
That's all it needs to be on Sam.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a higher setting, right?
Let's do.
It has to go up to 2 and 3 just in case there's a tie-break situation.
That makes sense. But I thought you already established a tie-break rule.
It's kill Greg, wasn't it?
Yeah, unless...
He's not involved in the grudge at all.
in which case it's me ahead of Lee.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap these two, play Sylvan Scrying.
What are you ramping for, Lee?
I just like to ramp. Just ramp.
Torment Hellfire in about 5 turns.
Yeah.
I get that Morphic pull.
Not to kill us, just to make us all unable to play Magic.
Yeah.
Discard your hands, sack 4 permanents. You have to sack your lands.
Something like that. I'll play the Morphic pull.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just say go? Just going to go from there.
Dad, where's the tea? Where's her tea?
Give her the tea.
I don't know where the tea is, Lena.
Tea is slang for gossip these days, so she's actually asking for gossip.
No.
Planes, go.
Untap, draw. Play a Bant Panorama. Tap 4 for Estrid.
Already?
On turn 4, yes. I'm going to minus her putting a mask on my Ghostly Prison.
In response to you targeting Ghostly Prison, I'm going to tap 3 and cast Harrow. Poison Mountain.
Nice.
I was about to put my tokens back down and not bother searching.
You may safely draw your tokens.
Okay, there's.
Wait, I haven't resolved it yet.
Okay. And then.
And then.
Ooh. I get 2 forests. Shuffle my library. Put that back down. I'll tap the 2 forests. And I'll Sundering Growth, your Ghostly Prison.
Unbelievable.
That's nice. So what's the power toughness of your white blocker, Sam?
It is now a free.
See,
Okay.
I'm buffing your guy up for you.
Neat.
Lucky me. Let's do that kind of count. So what's your guy, Greg?
The carrion feed is a 1/1, but I can sack creatures to put +1 counters on it, and Anya's a 1/3.
Okay. And the carrion feed is a flyer, I assume.
Nope. Can't block. Zombie.
I'll pass that.
I will tap Anje and discard a Sanitarium Skeleton to draw a card. Start my turn. Draw.
Wait, have you got an Anya and a Chainer deck?
The Anya, I've switched commanders basically. This is the Anya deck now.
It's so that we don't see how well it's doing in this table.
Funny.
Yeah, I've changed my Gitrog deck to a Lord Winggrace deck. It's completely different. Into the trash tier.
Be completely different.
I will play a Terramorphic Expanse and attack Lee for 1.
Okay. No blocks. No effects. 39.
Pass turn.
Okay. I will draw this card here. I will. That's it. You're not ready.
I don't even remember what Anje does.
Madness.
Whistling.
I know it's some madness stuff, and I know that she's
What-
black red.
If
I
you
just
discard a
don't know what
card
she
with,
does.
if you discard a card with madness, it untaps her. Otherwise, you tap, discard, draw a card.
I'm going to play this reliquary tower, and I'm going to take 5 to play a Seedborn Muse.
Oh my god!
What?
It's turn 4. I'm playing Seedborn Muse. Come on. It's not
Does that
exactly
work in? Does it trigger in end step or upkeep?
Each other player's untapped step.
Okay, that's good. Good to know.
And then I'm going to pass the turn.
Wait up. Wait up. Wait up. Wait up. Wait up. Wait up. No, go ahead.
Untap.
Untap.
I'll tap 2 for a Talisman of Impulse.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play a Selesnya Sanctuary, bouncing back Forest. Then I will pass turn.
Untap. And draw. I'll play a breeding pool, taking the 2.
What?
I know. And then cast Free Dreams. I search my
What does it
library
do?
for up to 3 auras with different names. Reveal them and put them into my hand. Then shuffle my library. 5 mana tutor 3 auras. Then I will minus Estrid to put a mask onto Starfield Mystic. Is that right? No. Wait, hang on. A land is what I'm supposed to do it on. So I do it on Breeding Pool. And then pass the turn.
Did you have a response, Connor?
Nah, it's been annoying.
You are. All right. I'll fetch with Terramorphic Expanse, first one. It comes in tapped, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I've got a couple of things to do.
I'm still searching, so bear with me.
What's the current stats of your Mystic, Sam?
Free.
Okay, stays a 3/3. Does it?
What?
Or does it get? Does it get bigger somehow?
It can get bigger. If
That's what
an
Donald Trump
enchantment-
said.
Well.
It might not get bigger at all, right?
Yeah, well. He gets bigger if an enchantment goes to my graveyard.
Okay.
But as
I'll
it
tap
stands, that is what
Anje to discard a Stromkirk Occultist, which I will then cast from Madness.
Okay.
Comes into play. Untaps Anje, draw a card. Do I do the others?
That's not right.
No, let's leave them for now. Go to my go to my turn. Untap, draw. Play a Swampy Womp. Connor, sounds bad, but you're the only target right now, so I'm going to attack you for 4.
What's the red guy?
The Stromgold Occultist is whenever it deals combat damage to a player, exile top card of your library until end of turn. You may play that card, and it's a 3/2 trampler.
3/2 Trampler.
Yeah.
Pay 1 life. I go deny a charm.
To do 3 damage to it?
I'm going to do 3 damage to, that guy.
I'll sack it and put +1 on the carrion feeder.
Yeah.
So you take 2.
Yeah.
So the 3 auras I found were Fertile Ground, Song of the Dryads, and Snake Umbra.
Oh, God.
So one
Okay.
makes it a forest, the other 2 make it tap well, the Fertile Ground makes it tap additional mana.
Yeah, so Song of Dryads is removal. Fertile Ground is makes it tap for an additional mana of any color for 2 mana, and Snake Umbra is +1/+1, and when it deals damage to an opponent, you may draw a card and totem armor. So it's like a curious obsession, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of effect.
Okay, pass turn.
Okay. Draw a card. Oops, not a bad one. Let's play this Ghost Quarter. Tap 4, exile these 2.
Taz.
I play Tasigur.
See with it.
And then, what's the turn?
Here I go. I'll make a Cinderglade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take 5 for a Oran Frostfang.
What's that?
Touch.
Attacking creatures you control have Death Touch. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card.
Oh,
Nice. Yeah.
Then I will say go.
On your end step, on Connor's egg step, I'm going to activate Tasigur. Top two in my graveyard. Sam, you can pick Swan Song or Swan Song to put in my hand.
Swan Song.
Lovely. I'll put that in my hand. And then
What does that counter again, Lee?
instants, sorceries, and enchantment spells.
Okay.
That's why I let Sam pick it, because I thought you'd enjoy it the most.
Yeah.
What's that?
And so I will play Fertile Ground on my island. I assume that resolves.
So it resolves.
I don't know. Lee's got the counter spell.
I agree. I'll play. Oh, sorry. I'll tap Fertile Ground Island for 2 mana. Play Estrid's Invocation.
What does that do?
It's a copy, but it can flicker itself at the beginning of my upkeep each turn, so I can choose a different thing to copy each turn, basically.
Yeah.
I'm going to have it come in as a copy of Fertile Ground on my plains.
Mm-hmm.
Tap the plains for 2 mana to play Snake Umbra on my Starfield Mystic. It casts a spell that targets creature I control, so I draw a card.
Yeah. Do we want him to have that on there?
Not really.
Nah, but we'll let him have it.
Well, okay, thank you. It hits. Then I've got a Tranquil Cove that enters the battlefield tapped. I gain a life up to 39. Then I tap the Breeding Pool to pay for the Panorama to find a basic forest. I'll put that into play tapped in a minute. Now I'm going to plus Estrid up to 3.
To do what?
JK.
That's
Can't do that yet.
untaps.
I do that after I attack.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Greg, you've just got one blocker, but lots of mana.
Lots of mana.
And Connor has a
2/6 with Death Touch.
2/6. No, it's attacking creatures, right? It doesn't
Only
get.
when it attacks.
All right.
But my guy's only a 4/4, so 2/6 will just block it. How many cards you got in hand, Greg?
6.
That's so many.
So,
Fine, I won't make any attacks. I'll plus Estrid.
Which does? Untaps the
untaps all
rest.
enchanted permanents.
Yeah. So 3 lands. Yeah.
Tap for 5 mana total. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to tap 3 of it to play Kiora, Behemoth of Beckoner.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card, and she has -1 untap target permanent.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to untap my Estrid's Invocation Plains.
Mm.
And then I'm going to pay 4 to play Oath of Teferi.
Which is the enchantment. Yeah.
Legendary enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, flicker a permanent. Well,
Mm-hmm.
exile it and return it at the beginning of the next end step, and I may activate loyalty abilities of planeswalkers I control twice each turn, rather than only once.
Mm.
Do I get that?
That's annoying. Lee, that's a good target.
it is a pretty good target, isn't it? Yep. I'm gonna counter that, Sam. Swan song.
Swan song, cool. So I get a
I get a
bird.
2/2 bird.
Cool.
Reasonable thing to counter. It's
Oh,
a
I've
bit
got to search for a thing. And that will end my turn.
on your end
With
step. I'll activate
I've got to find a forest still.
Tasigur. Sam,
Yeah.
would you like to give me Swan Song, Expropriate, or Toxic Deluge?
Oh my god.
Toxic Deluge.
Yep. You'd like to give me that? Thank you.
Also on your end step, Sam, I'm going to
Mr. Popular.
tap Anje, discard a Grave Scrabbler, pay for its mana cost, so untap Anje, draw a card for Anje. Grave Scrabbler, when it comes into play, if Madness cost was cast on every turn, target creature card from a graveyard to its owner's hand, so I'll get back the Stromgold Occultist, which I will then tap Anje to discard the Stromkirk Occultist, pay its Madness cost, draw a card, untap Anje. What else? Is that enough? No.
Is that enough?
Yeah, I don't think I want that. So I'll tap Anje, I'll discard the Jalum Tome and draw another card.
The bird is a 2/2 flyer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. This one is a Drake, but it is the same thing.
Start my turn, draw. Play a mountain.
I currently feel like I'm Lee and I've turned up for a game of Magic at my house. Just want to play big creatures, guys.
I'll do that after combat. Who've we got? Lee's got blockers. Sam's got blockers. Oh, this is annoying.
I know, we can't attack.
You guys can't attack. Yeah.
We'll see about that.
So there's a 2/2 bird. There's a 4/4 guy with totem armor.
Yes.
Yeah, that's annoying.
There's also 2 planeswalkers.
That is annoying. They're the most annoying of all.
I don't know what you mean.
I think you do.
Yeah. Turns out he was lying.
All right. Yeah, that probably makes sense. I don't know. Let's go with this. I'll play Bone Miser.
Oh.
It's a 4/4. When you discard a creature card, make a black zombie token. If you discard a land, get a plus black. If you discard a non-creature, non-land, draw a card.
Is Toxic Deluge a sorcery?
It is.
Okay.
That's annoying. Go ahead.
On your end step, Greg, I'm going to activate Tesla.
Mm-hmm.
So, Connor, would you like to give me Swan Song, Expropriate, Bane of Progress, or Biomancer's Familiar?
Bane of Progress sounds really reasonable.
Doesn't sound. Thank you. And then it's my turn. So,
Sounds like fun, Sam.
I sure love having a single player board wipe available.
It's going to hit my mana rock.
Oh no, that's true. It will hit your mana rock.
What is it?
See?
Artifacts, enchantments?
Artifacts and enchantments.
Greg's quietly chuckling to himself.
I've got none of those.
Absolutely none of those.
Well, it's either that or give him Expropriate, Sam. There wasn't any other choice.
You can play
Except
Wasteland.
Biomancer's Familiar and Swan Song.
Dear. What are my options here? We'll just. I think I'm going to give Sam another go. So I'm going to play. I'm going to play Una.
Una. It's Fairy Queen. That's not
Lee,
the
that's,
new
that's
Una.
that's the last time I give you a relevant card.
Where's your fancy Una, Lee?
She's being ready to be made into a real deck.
Okay.
She gets her own deck. She's so pretty. And then I'm going to pass the turn to Sam, Connor.
Connor.
He's going to untap. I'm going to untap.
Oh, nasty. How much mana do you have, please?
7.
Okay.
Yeah, X is 6 a turn.
Yeah. 4 times each turn cycle.
Well, 3, because I might want to do something on my turn. So.
Oh, yeah, true.
It's not too bad.
How reasonable.
Completely reasonable.
Can't imagine why you let me have another turn.
Make an Ashnod's Altar.
Nothing to see here, right?
And Atla's in play? Atla's in play?
Yeah. I'll pass the turn.
On your end step, I'm going to activate Una. I'm going to target Greg.
Yep.
And choose red.
So I would have chosen black. Ooh, let's see.
What happens?
You exile the top 6 cards of your library.
Exile?
Yeah, for each red card, I get a fairy token.
That's unfair. Why does it have to exile?
That's what makes
There's
it
one red card.
So how many black?
How many black?
1.
Oh, okay.
But it's into exile, is it?
It is into exile.
Yes, for the 3rd time. Still X.
What's her toughness?
She's a 5/5.
Okay. Good to know.
Can I untap now?
You can untap.
Thanks,
I'm just looking for my fairy.
I'm going to have Estrid's Invocations trigger, cause it to exit and enter the battlefield. When it comes in, I'm going to make it a copy of Snake Umbra attached to my Drake, my bird. Draw a card for my turn. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play a white water naiad. It's a 4/4 enchantment creature nymph with constellation. Whenever it or another enchantment enters the battlefield under my control, target creature can't be blocked this turn. Because I cast when a creature enters the battlefield, I get to scry one, and it's a creature with power 4 or greater, so I get to draw a card, and it's going to have its trigger targeting my Starfield Mystic. So I'm going to scry one, draw a card, and Starfield Mystic can't be blocked this turn. Scry one, put that on the bottom. Draw a card. Play a land for the turn. And life totals. Greg's on 40. Connor's on 36. Lee's on 39. Lee's Busto. Woo. Connor's going to make an egg and sack it next turn. Okay, so let Connor do Connor stuff and win. That's fine. I'll pay. I'll pay 2 to. Oh no! Wait, no, I won't. Haha, JK. We'll go to combat. I'm going to send my Starfield Mystic at Lee.
Okay. What size is that?
It's a 4/4, but it's unblockable.
Oh, okay.
And I'll send my Drake at Greg. You don't have any flyers, right?
Not yet.
Or anything would reach. Cool. I'll send the Drake at you.
Okay, I will take 4.
Yeah, I'll take 2.
35.
3, because it's got the Umbra on it.
3 with the Umbra. All right.
So I'll draw 2. Second main, I'll pay 2 mana to put Weirding Wood on my Canopy Vista. It also investigates, so I'll get a clue in a sec. And then I'll tap that for 2 mana. 1 green, 1 white. Oh no, 2 mana any color, so 2 green. To put Urban Utopia on this plane. When it enters the battlefield, I draw a card. And I've still got a green floating. I'll activate Estrid up to 5. Untap all the enchanted permanents I control. I've still got green floating. Then I will use the floating green to lignify Lee's Una, which I fear he may have a response to.
Well, I'm just going to activate Una in response.
Yeah.
And I am going to target Greg again.
Yeah.
Oh.
Black this time, Greg. Black.
Enemy chosen. What? How many for?
6.
3, 4, 5, 6. 2 black cards.
No. Okay.
Yeah, nice.
So now 3 fairies and Una becomes a forest, right?
A 0/4 tree folk with no abilities.
Oh, okay.
It's that one.
Yeah, okay.
Then I pay. Do I do that? That seems really bad. I paid 2 to crack the clue that I got. Draw a card. And I've played my land for the turn. Yeah. So I do nothing else, I don't think. And pass turn.
Wait up. So the Connor, what's the toughness of your commander?
3.
Yeah. And Sam, what
Yeah.
about the creature you just cast?
Is a 4/4.
What's its abilities?
It's got Constellation. Target creature can't be blocked this turn.
That's right. Okay. So 4, 3, and the Muse is 4, right?
2/4, yeah.
So
Oh,
11.
he's gone. Lee down,
Oh,
Lee
no.
down.
Where's the Lee?
Where is
We-
the Lee?
We need Lee. I'm targeting him.
Message. Sounds like he's Wi-Fi dropped. I just don't know how your Wi-Fi can drop so consistently.
Yeah. I mean, you can bet on it, right? Maybe we should create a betting book on Lee's Wi-Fi.
Yes, I agree.
Oh, I guess I will pause and record Zoom. We just lost Lee for a minute.
There he
Here he
is.
comes, straight back into the game.
I'm back.
It's okay, Lee. We had plenty to
I can
discuss
hear
in
that.
your absence.
I'm sure. What happened?
Nothing.
Your Una's slightly out of shot, Lee.
Yeah. She's just a
All right.
0-4 rubbish bullshit anyway, right?
Yes, she's just waiting to die.
Did you not do loads of other shit?
No,
I
we were
basically finished my turn.
hanging out, chatting. I'm going to tap Anje to discard Rakdos Guildgate, get double black, and draw a card.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, with that... Oh, God. No, that was dumb. Okay.
Yeah, the Guildgate doesn't have madness.
No, it's okay. It doesn't matter at all. No, I messed up.
It's 2 mana. He loses his 2 mana.
Yeah, I do lose the 2 mana. Anyway, my turn. Draw a card. Oh, Lee, you're untapped.
Oh, yeah.
Annoying. Very annoying. But at least Una's not Una anymore, right?
No.
Oh.
That would have been really annoying. I'll play Rick's Mighty Dungeon Palace. That's the one with the Liliana ability on it. For 1 black red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your camera's on the
Somewhat.
other side of your phone, Greg.
Yeah.
Starts card. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sorcery
Yeah.
speed, so.
Fun. I'm sure Lee's going to counter this, but I'm going to cast in Garrick's Wake.
Well, we're going to try, so we're going to activate Tasigur.
Oh, God. And you're going to give someone a choice.
Hey, Lee. You know who's
Sam.
really invested in not losing his planeswalkers?
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you like to give me Swan Song, Expropriate, Diamax's Familiar, Growth Spiral, or Avenger of Zendikar?
I think I'm going to have to give you Expert Birdsong.
Swan Song. Thank you.
Come on, Sam.
Birdsong thing.
And I will pay 1 blue and I will cast Swan Song.
Okay.
Hiding that
In
sorcery.
Garrett's Way. You
So I
get
get a
2/2.
bird.
You
I get a
2/2
2/2. It's not a zombie, it's a bird, really.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
It has flying, don't forget.
Woohoo.
It does fly.
Should I put one of my flying tokens on it?
Yes. Wait, you have
Okie
those?
dokie.
I thought they weren't out till May.
Of course I don't have them yet.
Just making sure you haven't got like insider access.
That's
So
annoying.
we should theoretically have it
Okey-dokey.
all by now, right?
Yeah. Well, at least I got a flyer. Go ahead, Connor.
Is it my go? Oh.
Yeah.
Ah,
'Cause
I get
you
to
could
cast a
only
big
climb
dumb
that
creature and pass a turn.
I'm going to put down a Naya Panorama.
Yeah.
Woo! So if I do the pass turn.
Wait. we get to?
Bye, Lee.
Did Lee have a turn? Oh.
Does Lee goes after me, doesn't he?
Lee is back.
Hey, it's my turn.
It is actually.
Yeah.
The rope
Your
is
camera's
burning.
sideways.
Yeah. Oh, fuck's sake.
There we go.
Come on. Lovely. It's back. Okay, I'm going to draw this card. I'm going to play a swarm. I'm going to cast Preordain.
Mm-hmm.
Put that one on top, and put that one on the bottom.
Which one?
Draw this one. And I'm going to tap 6 and attempt to cast the Bane of Progress.
Okay.
Sam
No
would like to
complaints
sigh.
here.
Sorry, Sam would like to.
Sigh heavily.
You're not allowed, Sam.
Oh, even that's not allowed? Okay.
No, that's been disallowed.
Well, for what it's
Sigh.
worth, guys, it does mean he'll get his Anja back.
It does. I get my Una back.
Una. That is annoying.
So how many did we lose, guys?
2.
None.
None. Sam has some.
9.
So get 11 counters on my Bane of Progress.
That makes it pretty big. I wish I had my in Garrick's wake.
Of note, my Starfield Mystic does become a 12/12 now.
Yeah, he's large. Starfield of Nexus thing. What are we going to do?
My bird token has turned into Josh Utter-Layton.
Oh.
What's Connor's got? Let's just attack Connor with the 3 fairies. Just
Take 3.
just 3 in the air, nothing crazy. Then pass the turn. Oh, the untapping. That's good.
9 panorama.
I like how your turn has had to change because of this.
Yeah.
Sponsorship.
Brewdog brings you this podcast.
There's no point being sponsored if you're not actually getting paid for it.
No.
Yeah, or at least the least they could do is send me a case of Brewdog, each of us.
This
I like how it's...
Elvis juice. It's in grapefruit infused. It's very
Elvis
tasty.
juice.
Yeah.
Does that mean you get to bring it back from the graveyard or something?
Oh, God. Oh.
Greg,
You're not allowed
Yes.
to say that.
attack you with a 2/6 with Death Touch.
Mm-hmm. I'll take 2. Oh, you get to draw a card, is it?
Yeah, I currently have
Okay.
1 card in hand and have done absolutely
yes.
0 all game.
I'm just going
Yeah.
to let it hit me, Connor.
Hooray!
You
I'm
can
not
always
even
tell
gonna-
when Connor's having a bad game. He just doesn't say anything.
It's very quiet at that end.
It's a big creature I can't cast.
Subtle about it.
Just what I wanted.
A land.
I will pass the turn.
Untap.
On your end step.
Not untap.
Oh.
Let's do Una for 7, targeting Greg.
Doesn't she have summoning sickness? Oh, she was already in play.
She was already
Yeah,
in
she
play.
And she doesn't tap.
Oh,
Greg
Sam,
clutching at straws.
Sam, you did this.
I'm
I
going to
did
say
not
red.
do this. I stopped this for like 2 turns.
What
You lot
colour?
did this.
Red. And it's 7 cards. 7.
Man, you should have said black.
I should have done.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm about to give up. I'm about to give up though, because I think you're killing all my win cons.
He definitely has more black than red in the deck.
Yeah, probably. Okay, and then we're untapping, are we?
Yay! Draw.
I'm gonna activate my Naya Panorama.
Okay.
I wish I had a murderous cut in hand, because then I could really filter out some of this graveyard.
Seaside Citadel tapped. It does sound like you're having such a tough time at the moment, Lee.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play Ajani's Chosen. Not draw a card. Since all of my enchantments that care about that sort of stuff are gone.
That's not Ajani's Chosen, is it?
Yeah.
What's the one that gains life and...
The Pride Mage.
You're thinking of Pride Mage.
Chosen gives you a cat, which is good.
Then I'm going to...
If you like cats, I suppose.
Yeah. Then you have a cat deck.
One Eura. Yeah, I just never play it because it's absolutely god-awful and it in no way competes with the decks that we play.
Oh, okay.
Untap Seaside Citadel, tap it to play Mana Bloom for 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Starfield Mystic. Triggers Ajani's Chosen. I'll get a cat in a minute. And then also play Song of the Dryad on Lee's Una again.
Oh.
What?
Turn it into a colourless forest and get another cat.
It's a forest now, is it? Shall I activate it in response? Yeah, we're going to activate it in response. And
why not activate Tasigur?
I've got plenty of cards in my hand.
No, but you could get a Swan Song.
I could. That's not too. I'm not too worried.
Why does Connor want you to keep your?
Because it's annoying, Greg.
It's annoying, Greg. It is. But I was going to target Connor this time because I was feeling like you weren't getting to do much, Connor. So
I recommend you pick green.
I'm going to pick green.
How many?
7.
Kozilek. Oh, my Kozilek! My Warstorm Surge. My Eversin.
These
my
are cool.
Harmonise.
Oh, there you go. I was about to
Is it?
say.
How many? 7?
And a Rampage and Bailoffs.
Cool. So I get 5 now. That wasn't bad.
5?
He gets another 2 on top of his
Yeah,
surge.
Okay. Jesus.
Sorry.
Maths is hard, guys.
I mean, I pick on Greg generally because he's the only one with a 2-colour deck, and so you've got a better chance, right? But it's I feel like Connor just doesn't really very much. So
it's really a 1-colour deck.
Yeah.
That's all happened. I've plus Estrid, minus Kiora, made 2 cats, made Mana Bloom with 1 more in it.
So we went from me offering to give Lee a Swan Song so he could keep his Una to Lee getting rid of all my good cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how that went.
Yep.
Well, I got another forest now. You've ramped me.
Grudge counter at 20.
Maximum grudge.
Maximum grudge. Yeah, I'm done.
This program was also brought to you by Gary's Giant Buttons.
Giant Buttons. All right, my turn. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh wait, no, I'm not going to even untap yet. That's too soon. Too soon. I will discard.
Connor here is trying to play sorcery speed magic.
Champion of Stray Souls, getting a zombie, drawing a card. Now I will start my turn. Draw it for turn. All right, Connor. You and I, we're going to make this happen.
Oh my god.
Play a mountain. Tap 3, play a Necromancer's Assistant. I put the top 3 cards of my library into the graveyard.
He's calling you his Necromancer's Assistant, Connor.
There's 3 lands, so fantastic effect there.
Wow. That was the 7 spells went to exile.
What is untapped there, Lee? Everything? Everything.
Everything.
How big's the Bane of Progress?
13.
Wow.
Wowzers.
Oh.
Sounds
Funny.
impressed while he sat there with a 12-12.
How big's your commander, Connor?
It is a 2-3, Greg.
Okay.
And I wish you would stop asking that.
Okay. It's still a 2-3. That's good to know.
It's just a chicken. It just lays eggs.
Yes.
It does.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a ghostly prison or something? You do have a bird, though, Sam, don't you?
I do have a bird.
Don't worry,
Connor.
I took care of his ghostly prison.
Lee, do you have any flying things?
I have 5 1/1 fairies.
5 1/1s. Well, that I think you're off my radar then. Connor, I'm attacking you with Carrion Feeder, Stromgold Occultist, Bone Miser, Grave Scrabbler, and a zombie.
Kick a man while he's down. Okay.
Yep.
I'll make an egg.
Guess I'll make an egg and then make a 12-mana creature that wipes your board.
I think he got rid of all my good. Lee got rid of all my good ones.
Oh, really?
He needs to sack the egg, right?
I only got rid of
Well.
Kozilek and Avacyn. You've got more than that in there.
He has a pretty good way
You
to
also
sack
got
it.
rid of Warstorm Surge, Rampaging Baloffs, Kozilek, Avacyn, Mirror Entity. You did get rid of of my top 8 cards. You got rid of 5 of them.
Yeah.
I'll block
Rampaging
whichever the
Baloffs
biggest
is-
is with an X.
The 4/4. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you take 2, 4, 6, 9 points of damage.
24.
Mm-hmm.
I get an acidic slime. That's right. Artifact, enchantment, or land. How many cards you got in hand, Lee?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, okay. Artifact, enchantment, or land.
You should get rid of that Song of the Dryad.
Yes, let's get rid of Song of the Dryad.
Oh my god. Okay.
I love when Connor
Dryad
gets
is
in this
fair enough.
mood of just like doing crazy shit.
Are you targeting Song of the Dryad?
Oh my god.
Yes.
What with?
I'll put it back.
Acidic slime, because you put it on the battlefield.
Oh, but you're not targeting the Una.
Greg, I am targeting acidic slime because it hopefully fucks you over because you attacked me.
Oh my god.
No, you're targeting the enchantment, right?
Yeah, the
Yes.
enchantment, not the Una, who is
Okay.
also
I'm gonna
valid.
cast Flame Covenant.
What does that do?
X damage divided any way you choose among any number of target creatures where X is equal to the amount of life you pay.
Oh, this is like a CDH card.
Definitely.
Yeah, you think? I just found I had about 6 of them in the
In his CEDH box.
EDH box.
I definitely
Alright.
want one of those.
What's it called?
Okay, I'll put one aside. Fire Covenant.
It's an instant speed. It's
Instant
toxic
speed.
deluge.
Not quite toxic, but
But
I will
close.
name some targets. Seaborn Muse, Una.
Una's still a land at the moment. It's not a creature, for the record.
Is it not a creature?
You might want to wait till after Song of the Dryad resolves.
But
being
then he can
destroyed.
activate it.
Yeah, you don't have a choice. It's
Okay,
currently
I'm
a
waiting.
land.
It's
I'm
already on
waiting.
the stack. It's already on the stack. You can't take
It
it back
isn't.
now.
He hasn't finished casting it because he didn't pay any life.
I didn't finish announcing targets, so
You started announcing targets.
I did not finish.
I've started, so I'll finish.
Go ahead.
Cool. So Song of the Dryads is in the graveyard.
Yay!
Una's back.
Una is
What
back.
you should do, Lee, is you should have tapped it for a mana in response,
And then you get an even bigger.
because then you get an extra 1 on your trigger.
Yeah.
I should have done.
That would have been good.
But it's fine because Greg did take his backsies, so you've got an extra +1 mana.
Oh
Yeah. Did you want to tap it in response, Lee?
I did tap it in response. It's tapped.
Well, that's good.
I hope he targets Sam with this.
I don't mind.
Okay, and then I'm gonna.
Like, I'm in no danger of milling, and like, omniscience is my only non-replaceable win con.
So for 8, we're gonna target Greg.
Oh, man.
Black.
Yeah, correct.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
My Excel pile is almost the size of my library now.
Oh yes, the mill win.
If only you could target Fire Covenant at the player, that would be good.
That would be busto.
Yeah. What's not broken about being able to pay any life to do that much damage to him?
If you had a Boros Reckoner or something that it does that damage to each player or something.
Yeah, then you're building a combo.
That card would be so disgusting if it was to player, because you'd play one of the tapped lands to gain you 1 life right at the beginning of the game.
It's
three,
channel
cast
Fireball.
Yeah.
Channel Fireball in 1.
Yeah.
For free mana.
Cast it turn 2. You're on 41, they're on 40. You win the game.
So we at Lee's end step now?
No, it was in.
It was in your turn, Greg.
Yeah.
Oh, we're still in my turn.
Yeah.
But now we're...
Yeah, this was all because you attacked Connor.
Okay. That's fine. So, yeah, I'll do the Fire Covenant thing now. So Seedborn Muse is 4. Una is how many?
5.
5, Lee?
Yeah.
So 9. Is there any other must kills on the battlefield? Connor, your commander, 3. So up to 12.
What about around Frostfang?
Nah, I don't. That's okay.
I mean, you'd argue that like the commander and probably my Ajani's chosen.
Yeah, the Ajani's Pride Main.
Ajani's chosen is like 2/2.
He's a 3/3.
3/3. Yeah.
And probably Connor's commander, if we're being like brutally
already
honest.
I did.
Oh, okay. I was
So I'm
lagging.
up to 15. 15's enough for me. I'm down to 20. All those guys are dead.
In response.
Yep.
Shields of Velis Veil. Creatures I control get all types and +0/+1 until end of turn.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Oh, that's why you wanted him to target Frostfang.
Yeah. Just wanted him to lose more life.
You didn't block a 2/2 with that this turn, did you?
No, it was tapped the whole turn.
You made an egg. Yeah.
Correct.
Yep. That's cool. Go ahead.
Okay. Untap.
Lee, you do untap.
Let's not
in
make
your
that
turn.
mistake again.
Draw.
Lee, have you got any way of recurring your Wasteland or your Ghost Quarter?
I haven't. No. Not currently.
Greg's only got 3 lands with black on them.
Each time I play, I'm like, sorry. Whenever I'm looking at altering my Estrid deck, I see all the sort of balanced style stuff that you can do. Because obviously you can protect your lands with totem armors, and you can untap your lands with her. So like there is like a stacks way of playing Estrid. And every time I look at it, I'm like, no, that would just be stupid. I'm not going to start playing Armageddon in my Estrid deck. And then I see Greg and Connor playing Magic, and I'm like, maybe
What have I done this game?
You're literally talking about denying Greg all of his black sources just now.
I was suggesting that Lee could do it.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
I don't even have a Wasteland.
Oh, okay.
Mystic Study.
Wait up, Lee. I'm going to respond. No, I'm going to respond to that. While that's on the stack, I am going to discard Curse of Fool's Wisdom. Because it's got madness, I'll untap Anje and tap Anje again to discard
Greg,
Cinder
Greg,
Barrens.
don't you want to cast that after he's put the Ristic Study down and not pay the 1 so he draws a card?
No, because I won't get it. I want to get this down so that anytime anyone causes Ristic Studies to trigger it, he's going to lose life. They wouldn't trigger otherwise. So I get the 2 black, I pay 2 more, and then I Curse of Fool's Wisdom. I draw 1 card for the Cinder Barrens, and then I draw 2 cards for the Curse of Fool's Wisdom, which is now on Lee.
Why'd you draw 2 cards for it?
Because I've got the Bone Miser. It's a non-creature spell, non-creature, non-land spell card.
So he draws 1 from the Anja activation for each, and 1 from that effect, is what you mean.
Yeah. And every time, Lee, you draw a card, you lose 2 life, I gain 2 life.
Cool.
Proceed.
Okay, so that resolves?
Well, it's up to the others.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me
What
just
creatures
tap
have you got, Greg?
I've got Josh Arthur Layton and a Necromancer's Assistant
Is that
untapped.
2/2/2s, one of which has flying?
A 3/1 and a 2/2. The 2/2 has flying.
Okay. Connor? Just
I've got
acidic
acidic
slime.
flying.
Sam's got 2 cats.
I have 2 2/2s, a 2/2 flyer, a 12/12, and 1 mana.
Just text Sam for 8 in here.
Okay. I'll block 1 of the flyers with my Drake.
Yep.
You didn't attack these Planeswalkers, Lee.
I'll go to 31.
Yeah, he just recast it. He's got 1,000,000 mana.
I suppose.
And then I'll pass the turn.
Whee!
At Lee. Atla.
No, it's Atla. Atla is where you send the damage.
One, 2, 3, 4.
Can I cast this fatty hardcast?
There's not enough mana to cast my stupid big creatures I got in my hand. Oh dear. Lee,
Yes.
I hope you're having a good time. Greg, I'm going to attack you with a 2/6 and a 2/2, both with Death Touch.
I'll block the 2/2 with the Necromancer's Assistant, and I'll let the 2/6 hit me.
Cool. You die.
Card.
It dies. Yours dies. Oh yeah, I will let it die. I could have sacked it to the Carrion Feeder, but
Nature's law.
Hey!
nice.
I am worried that 9 mana wasn't enough to cast the creature in hand.
Where's my forest?
Oh,
Greg, while
forest,
Connor's
where art
searching,
thou?
what
Yes.
all do you have on your board?
What all?
Yes. So you've got a free sack out there.
Yeah.
You've got the
I've got-
Bone Miser.
Yeah.
You've got the Stromkirk thing that doesn't do anything unless it's hitting the opponent, right?
I forgot to actually use that, yeah. But there's the Grave Scrabbler, which is basically a 2/2 now. There's a Zombie, which is a 2/2.
So you've got a 2/2, a 2/2, a free one, the Bone Miser, the Karen Feeder, and Anya.
3/1's dead. The Josh Arthur Layton is a bird, 2/2
Oh, yeah.
bird.
Okay. What's the Occultist?
Is
It's
a
a
3/2.
3/2. Right, okay,
With
cool.
trample.
Oh,
Okay.
Lee, I didn't pay the 1 for Ristic.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, take 2, Lee. I gain 2.
I get 2 for every card.
What's your
I'll
life total?
pass the turn.
33.
In your end step, I'm going to make a white and then untap.
Okay.
In my upkeep, this goes back to my hand because it has no counters on it.
Okay.
My hand is it. Draw for the turn.
Do you have, Sam, do you have any, is that an instant? It's an enchantment, isn't it?
It's an enchantment, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, it pains me to do this. I'm going to play a play.
Oh.
I'm going to -7 Estrid.
Which?
Put the top 7 cards of your library into your graveyard, return all non-aura enchantments from your graveyard to the battlefield, then do the same for all aura cards.
Okay.
Whee! 1, 2.
I forgot to remind everyone not to forget.
4, 5, 6.
Lee, you
7.
could have attacked her.
Yeah.
Yep. I was
Didn't
very
realise
happy
she
when
was
Lee
close.
was like, "Yeah, it's fine."
I didn't realise she was close to.
She is dead. Okay, those are my lands. Let's get those out of the way. That's my hand. Let's get that out of the way. Nope, nope. Aura, nope. Enchantment, aura, nope, nope.
Do you know, during this game, no one has bothered about anyone else's commander being on the battlefield apart from mine. Everyone else is going, oh yeah, let's just leave everyone's commanders on the battlefield doing whatever they want.
To be fair, there was an attempt. There
I
was
wanted to attack Sam's.
You didn't, but you wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay, so wave 1 is Ghostly Prison, Oath of Teferi, Estrid's Invocation, Whitewater Naiads, Season of Grace, and Sphere of Safety.
Uh-oh. What's the mirror thingy coming in as?
The mirror thingy I'll figure out in a sec. So none of that does that.
You got to complete, don't you?
Whitewater Naiads is going to trigger 6 times, so all 4 of my creatures are unblockable this turn. Estrid's Invocation then enters. That enters after I finish resolving, I think. But I'm going to do it all now anyway, because you know what I'm doing. Then I've got Snake Umbra, Lignify, Widdingwood, Fertile Ground, Urban Utopia, Song of the Dryads, Daybreak Coronet, and Rancor.
Oh my god. Is it scoop time?
No, not quite. I've got no card draw off this really, which is a shame. So Estrid's Invocation is going to enter as a copy of Whitewater Dryads. Sorry, Whitewater Naiads even. Everything is going to be unblockable, done that part. When Oath of Teferi enters battlefield, exile another target permanent you control, then return it to the battlefield at the beginning of the next end step. That's going to be Whitewater Naiads. So that goes away. Rancor, Daybreak Coronet, and Snake Umbra are going to attach to stuff. So Rancor and Daybreak Coronet are going to be on Mystic. Snake Umbra is going to be on my flyer. I get to put these 3 on free lands. I'll get a card off Urban Utopia and a clue off Widdingwood. So draw a card, make a token. Song of the Dryads is going to go on Lee's heuristic study. And Lignify is going to go on Greg's Bone Miser.
I will sack Bone Miser in response.
Fair enough.
Well, I don't need to. What's it? It's just a 0/4 tree folk, right?
There isn't a response. It hits it because it's magic.
But it is a tree folk anyway, right?
But yeah, it will be a 0/4 tree folk when you sack it.
My mystics are forest.
Yeah. I draw 2 cards from Estrid's and the Whitewater Naiads coming in off Kiora. I've got a clue token that I'm going to sack straight away. Draw another card. And I think that's all the things. That's done. That's gone. That's coming back. That's ready. That's there. So then I can go to combat and attack Greg with my free fly and my 16 lifelink vigilance first strike. Sorry, 17 vigilance lifelink first strike trample unblockable. 17 power.
Mhm.
So that's
I can't
20
block
power
either.
total. Yep.
Okay.
So you take 20.
Oh well.
I gain 20 and draw 2 cards. What else we got? We have that. I can play heuristic study of my own. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, didn't Greg have any blockers?
No, well, none of them were blockable.
Oh, yeah.
6 mana, play Estrid.
Sam's a monster.
Plus
He is.
Estrid.
Told you we shouldn't let him draw cards.
Yeah, I got a plan, Connor. Don't worry.
Untap.
You're in it with me, though, right?
I'm currently not in any form of Magic game. I think I'm just sitting here.
I'm gonna minus Estrid now to put a mask on. Put it on Estrid's Invocation. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, cool. So then I pay 5. This is, where's Greg gone?
He's just turned his video off.
Oh, okay.
I'm dead, Sam.
Oh. Oh, you were at 20.
Yeah.
Oh. Oops. Oh.
Like that we
cool.
already discussed
I didn't know
Greg
that.
being dead and Sam
going to Winds
completely
of
glossed
Wrath.
over it.
Sam was
Yeah, I was
busy
having my turn.
talking about his secret plan.
Destroy all creatures that aren't enchanted.
Enchanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will make an egg.
I have a response. I'm going to play a blue. Connor, this is important. I'm going to rapid hybridization. I'm going to destroy my Bane of Progress.
Oh.
I'm going to activate Tasigur.
Are you paying 1 for that?
I didn't pay 1.
Cool.
I've got 2 in. Connor, what would you like to give me back from my graveyard?
Why didn't you list them in order of cards that you want?
Bane of Progress.
Bane of Progress.
No.
You don't care about the others, Connor.
No. If he's listed them in order of priority for him, then he only needs to say 1.
You see, if I played Tasigur, I'm sure I'd never get what I wanted back.
No, you wouldn't. Because Lee would have exiled your whole library.
So I keep my free creatures with auras on them.
I got an Elesh Norn.
Hey!
Neat.
-2, right?
Yeah, -2,
Cool.
-2.
Yeah, that's fine. Stuff survives. What was Song of Dryads on? It was your
It was on
Ristic Study. Okay, cool.
Lee's Ristic Study.
Do I do any of this? Doesn't look like it. No. I suppose I will minus Kiora to target a land that will tap for 2 and then play a Mana Bloom for 1.
Just the posture.
That ends my turn. This comes back into play. Didn't we have fun?
No.
Well, it's not over yet, Sam.
I killed Greg for you, Connor.
You didn't even know.
I didn't even know.
I wanted to do that.
Weren't in a position
took
to.
all my fun away.
Hellish Norn would have been pretty effective.
Yes.
And it comes into play before anyone can react, right?
Yes.
You'd have to
We wouldn't
react
know.
before the egg dies.
Correct.
Yes.
We didn't know it was coming. So I've got to go to the loo, but I'm still here.
All right. Target Sam while he's out.
I can still hear you though.
That's scary.
I'm playing Bane of Progress, paying the 1.
Unfortunately, you get the trigger, but I'm pretty sure it dies instantaneously.
All right, because it's
Yeah, I think you're right.
it dies before
State-based,
the
it's a
trigger
0/0.
resolves.
So it's just a destroy all artifacts and enchantment spell.
It's probably worth it.
I imagine so.
But actually, I'm not playing another one.
Oh.
I imagine it's quite good. Da, 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 da.
It's a bunch of your stuff on your battlefield, Sam. That's
Are you paying
dark.
1, Lee?
I didn't pay 1.
Cool, I'll draw a card.
It's going to be omnipotence, right?
Yes.
Omniscience.
Probably 100%.
So now you're destroying all enchantments and artifacts.
Yes.
3,
I've got my arcane signet.
10.
You don't need to count Sam, it's going to die straight away anyway.
Yeah.
Why?
Because
of the
Elishnorn makes
Elishnorn?
it a 0/0.
That's not true. It has 10 +1/+1 counters on it.
But it enters the battlefield trigger. So while the trigger's on the stack, it's state-based becomes a 0/0.
What?
What's it called? Bane of Progress.
Progress.
No, I need to count for my Starfield Mystic.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh yeah, stuff with looks. It's getting rather large.
A Drake dies as a state-based.
I don't lose my Ristics though. Yeah.
No.
No, because it's
being
not an
allowed.
enchant. And you're no longer enchanted either.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
No.
15, 16.
How big is that?
28. Well, no, -2 is 26.
Okay. I'm going to.
Reduce the bog him.
Yeah.
Hey, I've black. Cast Tasigur. Just going to get rid of 7 out of here. Get rid of Avenger, Una, Armaxis Familiar, Gross Pile, Preordained, Sky Shard King, and
I'm sure you're letting me
That's it.
choose, right?
No, he's just delving, Sam.
Oh, he's just casting it. Okay.
and there. Think I'll pass the turn.
Eee. Oh, nice. Gain a life.
Oh, I got Rancor back to my hand.
Pay 8 for a archetype of endurance.
Stuff has hexproof.
And I will pass the turn.
Okey-doke. I will.
Do not pay the 1. Actually, who's got heuristic study? Anyone?
Not me
Me.
anymore.
Oh, Lee, I did not pay 1.
Can't sound so happy about it.
Nice.
Fucking yeah, Lee gets a card and Sam doesn't.
Boys.
Arch enemy.
Lee's got to get
Draw
one of
for
those
my
W's
turn.
up on the board.
That's true. Lee, what's your life total?
32.
And okay, so I will minus Estrid, targeting my Starfield Mystic.
Does that do?
Puts a totem armor on it.
Definitely up to something.
Does it happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably shouldn't have done. Not sure.
Pay for a forest. Put a Rancor on it. Play Regenesis.
You're playing 1 for any of this?
No.
So that's 2 cards.
So green, white, 1, and green. So return 2 permanent cards from my graveyard to my hand. I'm going to target Daybreak, Coronet, and Estrid's Invocation. I assume that resolves.
Yep.
I'm going to cast Daybreak Coronet on Starfield Mystic.
Draw.
I can't help but feel like Path to Exile's on its way, but minus Kiora to untap a land, and then cast Estrid's Invocation as Daybreak Coronet on Starfield Mystic. And then go to combat. That's 2 more cards, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Brilliant.
Cool. Attack Lee, my Starfield Mystic.
How much?
28, 36, 34.
So, block with Tasigur.
Yep.
31, but I'm going to activate Tasigur in response. So, Connor, can I have expropriate, swan song, Hebrew muse, rapid idealization, or exsanguinate?
Ooh. Ooh. Expropriate's probably pretty good, isn't it?
Pretty good if I get another turn.
Yeah, why don't you have an expropriate?
Expropriate. And so I'll take 31.
You take 29.
29.
It's 36 down. Oh no, yeah, sorry, yeah, because yours is only a 3 toughness. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you take 31.
Down to 1.
It affects you as well. You're at 1. I gain 31. No, sorry, 34. Up to 85. Have I played my land? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I haven't. So I'll play a forest and pass turn.
Okay. Oh, on tap.
Woo!
Oh, okay. I'll play Yavanora Coast.
Might as well be a waste.
Yeah. I'll play Jace.
Baby Jace.
Baby Jace. Oh, wait, then I won't do that. Before I had more lands in there. Oh, yeah.
What's the serving size of shit? What's the serving size?
Well, get out a plate and put on the plate how many chips you think that person should have. That's the serving size. Get out a plate.
Appropriate.
Expropriate. Oh my god.
So it's an extra turn
I vote for or a permanent.
of your choice, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I vote for an extra turn.
I'll have some too.
Greg wants some extra turns. I'll vote for extra turn.
I'll vote
Sam?
for extra turn as well.
3 extra turns.
Does that get exiled, Lee?
It does get exiled.
That's all I'm cooking. I'll give you a few. Okay?
All right. Do you want some
And
chips
I will
too, Steph?
cast Tasigur as well. I need to exile 9 cards. Oh, no, I won't do that. I haven't got enough cards. Not a good idea. Okay, so first extra turn.
Lee's going to
Same.
win in these extra turns.
Yes, of course he is.
Go around.
You don't get 3 extra turns and not win.
I can do it. Watch me. Around.
I think I'm going to play board wipe stock deck next.
Okay. Which command is that?
Seems only fair. Oh, if I told you that, I'd give it away.
What life are you on, Sam?
85.
How much commander damage though?
0.
Yeah, there's some chopped tomatoes in there that you can pick up. Yeah, there's some in there.
Okay.
Some ragu
Nice.
down the bottom.
No, I don't want that kind of stuff. I want like the paste.
No, we don't have
Wait.
the paste.
Baby Jace.
Yeah.
Can you turn the light on, these lights? Or turn them both on.
Demonic tutor.
You could just open a window.
That's fine.
Over.
Is it over? What's he doing?
Well, he's demonic tutoring in the first of his 3 extra turns. Like,
That's
if he can't win, you have to call into question his deck.
who gave him 3 extra turns?
His card expropriate.
No, you guys did. He could have just
That's
had
not
3
true.
permanents.
Well, this permanent's pretty good. The old 34, 32, lifelink, vigilance, death touch. No, well, first strike, trample, whatever else is going on. No death touch.
Mm-hmm.
First strike, lifelink, vigilance. With 2 extra turns would still be
This card on top.
game over.
I don't
On top.
Okay. The
What is it?
sleight of hand.
Hey, did you just put that on your top of your library?
Oh, yeah, it goes to my hand. That's silly, wasn't it?
Demonic tutor. Proper
Yeah,
tutor.
I'm thinking of Mystic. Goes to the top, wasn't it? Okay.
You're thinking vampiric or
Yeah.
any other tutor.
Um,
Isn't Jace dead?
Jace is dead. Jace dies to Alice Nornley.
oh, of course. What a silly boy.
Sorry.
Bloody yellow shield. Oh, that messes my day up.
Stop playing stuff with 2 toughness.
So,
Just here ruining everyone's day.
I like is when Lee finishes these 3 turns, doesn't kill us, and then you just swing at him with your archetype and kill him. After all this time of like being his cheerleader.
Hey, second place.
I think Sam's just convincing you, Connor, that not to attack him.
I don't
Yeah.
need to convince Connor of anything. He'll do
I'm going to
what
sleight
needs
of
to be
hand.
done.
Anything to make sure that Sam's the #1 enemy on the stats.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing games left, right, and centre.
It's
so that Sam's the
metagame
enemy.
sleight of hand. Sam's always the threat, not me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Sam will be the most winningest player.
You've had a miserable game, but you still have a hexproof Elish Norn on the battlefield.
It literally does nothing right now.
That's not true. It stopped
Apart
Lee
from
having a
fuck Lee
Jace.
Did Lee waste 2 mana?
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to untap.
Which,
I'm
for
going
the
to go to my.
record, was another D-tutor.
I'm going to go for my first extra turn.
No, that's your. You've already had your
Second extra
first.
turn.
Yeah.
Second extra turn. Didn't do anything on that one.
Yeah. You cast Jace.
Demonic tutored and sleight of hand.
Draw.
Dear.
Is that worth playing that? What's your big thing, Sam?
It is a 34/32 first strike, lifelink, vigilance, trample with a totem armor attached to it. Oh, that does nothing. I hit the go faster button hoping it would make Lee take his turn quicker.
I'm going to play a land. I'm going to cast this damnation.
Damnation.
What?
How rude.
Goodbye, board state. I barely knew you.
Who's damning which nation?
He's damning all of them.
Doesn't Sam's creature live anyway? It's got like 16 snake umbras on it.
Put them off. It's
Lee
lost the
wants
mark.
to play 2/2s.
I thought it was only if you targeted it.
Oh, Sam, did you account for the -2 off of Elish Norm when you hit Lee?
Yes, yeah. Though it's cancelled out by his Tasigur anyway.
Oh, yeah.
I thought them totem armors only worked when you was.
Totem armor reads, if enchanted permanent would be destroyed, instead remove all damage from it and destroy this aura.
It doesn't work if you have to sacrifice it, Lee.
Yeah.
Which is why that's my favourite way of killing creatures.
Thanks.
Too many cards in my hand. Make me glad.
What's Connor up to?
Yeah, ding dong.
The dog's off to answer the door. Maybe I'll go.
Are you there, Lee?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You've gone awfully quiet and not moved in a while.
Oh, no.
Is Lee logged off?
Maybe.
He's gone sideways.
Hey, there he's gone.
Oh.
So I guess Lee leaves the game. His extra turns are forfeit. It's your go.
Which extra turn was he up to?
That was his second extra turn.
Well, you don't raff the board and not have a follow-up play in your third extra turn, right?
Well, maybe he just conceded, I think. That must be what's happened.
Did he draw his third turn extra card?
No.
How did you see that before I even pressed enter, Sam?
Can I put any other seasoning as well as pepper and salt in it? Or
That's enough. Yeah. There's a lot in the chorizo. Disaster. I'm going to change playmat because this one won't be lucky. His blood tablet died. Is that an
And it's
enchantment?
plugged in.
We're
So
all sat here with 2 devices connected, managing to keep them both charged.
Maybe. Connor doing a Billie Eilish impersonation.
What?
With the emoji.
Oh, I don't know anything about Billie Eilish, so I don't know what that is. I'm not down with the kids.
No. Let me fill you in.
Is Billie Eilish male or female?
She is female.
Is she a actor or musician or some other
Musician.
YouTube person? Musician. Oh, that's a look. Very interesting. Sam, have you got this?
Huh?
Have you got this?
How do you mean?
Or are you gonna win?
I mean, Lee's got another turn.
A whole nother turn.
and I have a big dumb creature. Like, my cards in hand don't win me the game my coming turn.
Not
I
on
have
their own.
2 lands, an aura, Heavenly Blade Master, Propaganda.
Mm. Do you play Replenish in that deck, Sam?
I would do if I bought the card.
Yeah.
But
It's
it's
a
like
bit pricey.
20 quid or something, yeah.
This site says it's like 50.
Oh, even more then, there you go. Yeah, the last time I looked, I was like, no, I'm not
No,
paying that much.
27 on Card Market.
There you go, okay. Yeah, last time I looked, it was like, 20 something euros, and I was like, yeah, not interested. It isn't enough of a good effect to make this.
It's the third coming of Lee.
Jesus Christ. Crazy. Sam's just. What? No. Right, so I'm on my second turn.
Yep, you just
You
wrap
cast
the board, right?
Damnation.
Yeah. I left the board, which was silly because it didn't do what I thought it was going to do. I can't play those cards.
And he cracks a fetch land and dies.
I don't think you can because you pay the life on the fetch land. I don't think you're allowed to activate it.
Yeah, you have to pay a life, so I can't play the fetch land in my hand. The toxic deluge or the Night's Whisper.
Deluge would be nice right now. Deluge for what? 37 is it, Sam?
For far too many.
Yeah, about that anyway.
Hmm.
Trying to put my hand in play. Probably. The thing is, I just really suck. I'm still not going to win. Just can't win. How could I have 3 turns and not win?
It's tough.
That's what we're all thinking.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, Lee, when I'm playing Narset, I take 1 extra turn and everyone scoops.
I know. I really wish this was in my hand. Would have been better.
Yeah.
Okay,
Should have
let's
been
just do
turn
this.
1, board wipe, turn 2, Avengers of Zendikar, turn 3, Scape Shift, win, or
Let's
something.
play the Dark Ritual at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Cost of Villainous Wealth, X equals 7.
Don't target me, Lee.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think targeting Sam's a good idea either.
I agree.
Because Sam's, I don't know. I'm going to get.
Wait, so what was the first card you cast?
Dark Ritual.
Oh, okay.
Said you want me to reveal the top 7, Lee?
But then you're.
I don't care.
No, you don't care. I'm just
I
trying
just
to
don't
think.
think there's anything good on there.
Your best top 7, your best card are all 10 mana. Let's do Sam.
Okay, 7 cards, right?
7 cards.
So is it
Yeah.
7?
Planes, Stubborn Denial, Consulate Crackdown,
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Brunner, Light of Alabaster,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Prairie Stream, Rupture Spire, and Mesa Enchantress. So what happens? You get to...
He gets to cast them all, doesn't he?
If he's gone again, I swear to God. gone again, isn't he?
It doesn't
Cast any
appear.
number of
So
non-land cards.
villainous well. He's there. You may cast any number of non-lands.
Right.
X
so he
or-
gets a constant
X-
crackdown, which exiles
X
the
or
blast
less.
I'm back. I'm on the phone.
Welcome back. Yeah, so you get Bruno, which is a 5/5 flying vigilance without
That'll
haste.
help.
When it attacks or blocks, you may attach to it any number of auras on the battlefield, and you may put onto the battlefield attached to it any number of aura cards that enchants it from your graveyard and or hand.
Cool, I don't.
So he casts Messer Enchantment first, and then casts Consulate Crackdown.
Yes, so you can cast Mason Enchantress and Consulate Crackdown to draw a card.
And then cast Bruno for the sake of it.
Yeah. Is this your third turn you're in now?
Second turn.
Oh, you're still in your second. Yes, that's Bruno.
Still could happen.
So you can attack with her.
Okay, so I get Bruno. What does she do? Sorry.
Whenever she attacks or blocks, you may attach to her any number of auras on the battlefield, and you may put onto the battlefield attached to her any number of aura cards that can enchant it from your graveyard or hand.
Cool. So I get her and nothing else, no?
Mesa Enchantress and Consulate Crackdown that exiles all of our artifacts.
Cool.
Was it just artifacts?
Yeah.
So yeah, you get to draw a card as well.
I get to draw a card.
It's all exiled.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Lee, you've got a Messer Enchantress, a Bruna, and you've got a Consulate Crackdown that draws a card.
Volume on this is shocking.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go and get my headphones.
Greg, your background's quite loud.
Okay. I'll pause it.
Turn.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
So if you attack with Bruno, he can gain control of all the enchantments you've got on your Starfield guy, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Which will gain him some life.
It will. Play this
Bruno's
Isola
got Vigilance already, right?
It has Vigilance already.
and flying. Okay, so first thing I'll do is attack Sam with the Bruno.
Okay.
So, and attach all the crap to it.
Yep. So that's 5, 6, 7, 10, 13.
It's not tapped, is it, Sam?
That's true.
Don't you get to search your library or something as well?
Your graveyard and hand for any number of auras.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't run it. I don't run any auras.
I imagine it's 0, yeah. So that's what do we say, 13 coming at me?
Yep.
So I go to 72.
Ooh. Struggling, Sam.
Go to 14.
14.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now I've got a big flying defender, so I'm quite
Yes,
happy.
you do.
I'm going to play this Snapcaster, targeting the Exsanguinate. Casting the Exsanguinate for a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I had to play that Dark Ritual last turn. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for 9. Not very lot, is it?
So we take 9 each and you gain 9? 18?
I gain 18, yeah.
63.
32.
15.
And with that, that's 3 turns, and I'm just back to not dead.
You do have a 13, 11 flying, vigilance, lifelink, first striker though, trample.
That helps.
And also a Mesa Enchantress and an empty Consulate Crackdown.
Yeah. What does that Consulate Crackdown do?
When it enters the battlefield, exile all artifacts your opponents control until it leaves the battlefield.
Oh, okay. So it's bullshit.
It's like an artifact board wipe.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
It's bullshit.
Oh,
It caused Connor to scoop one game.
I'll make birthing box.
That makes eggs.
It makes 2/2 blockers.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not enough. I will pass the turn.
Allow you guys to see my board a bit better. It's in a command zone.
I will untap. So what did you say you're at, Lee? 30?
2.
And she's gone, so that's 28. Got a draw for the turn. Oh, sweet. That costs 3. So I'll play a planes for the turn. Get that out of the way. Don't need that anymore. I'll play Dawn's Reflection on this forest. It now taps for 2 additional. Of any colour. So I
you should have done
can
that.
tap that for 4 mana to play Jace. +1 Jace to draw a card. I'll put the top 2 cards of my library into my graveyard. Aqueous Form and Lumbering Falls, then draw a card. What do I want to do? 6, 9, 12, so I can do both. Okay, cool. That's all in your battlefield for now. So I'm going to play Heavenly Blade Master.
Attach all auras to it?
Yeah, when it enters the battlefield, you may attach any number of auras and equipment you control to it. Other creatures you control get +1/+1 for each aura and equipment attached to it. I'm going to choose to attach all of the auras I control that are on Bruna to it.
You don't control them.
I control them. They just happen to be attached to your thing. You control Bruna.
He controls the auras for sure.
Yeah, I control. You own them. I control them.
No, you don't control the auras. What does Bruna say?
You may attach to it any number of auras on the battlefield.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, cool. That's gross.
Yep. Then I will.
More water.
The combat. 28, 31. What are you at? 31?
Me?
Yeah.
32.
32. And you have a pump blocker or 2. Oh man.
Connor's probably not that much.
Connor's on 15. Connor's soul feels like it's on -12 with 52 poison counters.
I'm going to attack Lee with Starfield.
So I'll block with the Bruna.
Yep, Bruna dies.
Why wouldn't you block the Snapcaster?
It's a flyer, right?
No, Starfield.
No, Starfield's just a 28/28 now.
Oh, sorry. I'll block with the Snapcaster.
Okay,
Sorry.
cool.
I thought it was a flyer.
I
can't really see.
Yeah, that's fair. Second main, I'll minus Kiora to untap this land that makes 3 mana. Tap 3 for Viduran Enchantress. And then my plus Estrid to untap it, and then tap for 3 to play Propaganda, draw a card. That is my turn. I've got these 2 cards in hand. I've used all my planeswalkers.
Okay.
This
Did
is
you-
all yours.
How many spells did you cast, Sam?
Oh, 1, 2, 3,
4?
And,
4.
and Connor?
Chase is 4.
I cast 1 during my turn.
Sorry, I forgot to draw my cards. So it's only 5. All right.
If you'd reminded me of that, I probably would have played differently and not played all those cards.
I wouldn't.
You would have done, Sam. You never play the one.
Yeah. That's me. Mr. Never pays the one.
I'm torn between wanting Sam to win so that he can shut up about me winning all the time, and then wanting Lee to win because I want him to get a big old W on the board.
Dubs.
I'll play that Forest. I'll play 1 for Soul Ring.
Could I interest you in ghost quartering Sam's land with the enchantment on it?
How rude.
It's probably not the worst play. To be fair, if I'm going to get another turn. Let's ghost court with the one with the 3 mana on it.
Cool.
Wasteland, sorry.
Yes, Wasteland. I do have ghost court in there as well. So
Yeah.
Then we will pay 2 to life from the loam. I'll get this Wasteland, and I think I've got some other lands in here. It's Island and this command tower. I will then play Urban Evolution. 2, 3, 4, 5. Goes in the graveyard, draw 3. And play an additional land this turn. Play 2. Oh no, it's 3. Do I want to play 3? Oh yeah, I've got mana over there. Look, forgot about that. Oh, there's loads of mana. I'll play that 3 for Crucible. What other enchanted lands have you got, Sam?
None. I just have 10 lands in play.
10, is that all?
Yeah, I know.
How many blue sources you got, Sam? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many white sources you got, Sam?
4, 5, 6.
Got all the sources.
A balanced mana base.
That's pretty good. So, and then I'm just going to do something like... What size are your creatures, Sam?
I have a 29/29.
Right.
A 3, 4, 5, 8, 11. An 11/14 double striker. With flying, trample, visions, lifelink, blah blah blah. Oh, the Starfield Mystic, sorry, is a 32.
Damn it. I just need to do that then. So I can't get rid of that. Do anything to get rid of his big thing, Sam? Connor?
I've got 0 cards in hand.
Yeah. I've got lots of cards, they're not helping me. got a lot of land, to be fair. Well, earlier on in the game when I just kept missing land drops, and now I've got loads.
That's how it goes.
I'm going to play this Knight's Whisper. Lose 2. 30. Draw 2. That definitely doesn't help me at all. A land and a ramp spell. Okay, I'm just going to have to run out. I don't think the blocker helps me.
Nothing.
You got 2 blockers to be fair. You got the Messer Enchantress as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had blockers because they're on Sam's board.
And probably leave the mana up in case I manage to cast a spell and draw your card.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm going to go. That's it. I'm going to pass the turn.
I'm going to make a 2/2 shapeshifter. Here he is. Look at him go.
A 2/2 shapeshifter.
Yes.
But that's an egg.
Correct.
They're all eggs.
Have you thought about what this means with your commander?
No, he hasn't thought about that.
Okay. Just a happy coincidence, I suppose.
You mean a non-creature that makes eggs?
Yeah,
Seems okay, right?
might work.
Might work. 7, 8. This is for you, Lee, so that you can draw a card. I'm going to play Zetalpa, Primal Dawn.
I'm going to draw this card. Oh, isn't the worst one I've ever seen.
I'm still convinced that Connor's just waiting to kill us both.
Probably.
No cards in hand. How am I doing that?
You're going to top deck something and it's going to be like, right, play Atla, make 27 huge creatures, they all have haste, kill you.
Approach the second sun and copy it. Pass it to.
Well, I suppose that's me.
Is Sam winning?
Lee, can you untap your... Sorry, turn your board sideways. Untap your board.
You guys have all got a tap board and I haven't.
He's got a Ristic Study,
There we go.
a Crucible, and 3 untapped lands.
Yeah. Okay, so untap. In my upkeep, I may bounce Estrid's Invocation and return it as a copy of an enchantment. I forgot to do that last time.
I was going to mention that you could have done that last time.
So I do so. It's going to come in as a copy of Rancor.
Yeah, you'd have killed Lee last turn if you did that.
Yep. And get a trigger off a Durant Enchantress.
Isn't that cast?
Whenever you play an enchantment spell. Oh yeah, that is cast. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Slide one I want. Still, draw for my turn anyway.
Try to cheat. Unsuccessful.
Yeah, it doesn't resolve. I'm going to play Mothwort Bridge, Hideaway.
Oh, that's cheating. You just looked at the top card before you played that.
Well, I just drew the top card before I played it. I saw that, Lee. Yes. So I look at the top 4, I decide which one I want. Ages Reverie. I know what the card is. Oh, that's another card. 5 and a green.
9.
2 and a green.
2 and a green. Ramming that.
Excavator. Gotcha. Yeah, Sage's Reverie is going under there. Thanks for all this free information, Lee. Gonna be a long old game.
Hurry up, Stan. Your turns are so long.
I've got things to do. Just because you haven't been able to draw a single card all game.
Oh, Lee bloody exiled them and pretended acting like he was helping me.
I'm gonna plus Jace to put the top two into my graveyard. Eidolon and Grass setting. Draw a card. Attack. Send these two at Lee. That one isn't. So Starfield Mystic is 31, 33 power trample creature. Heavenly Blade Master is a 5, 8, 8, 11 double striking flyer with Vigilant Striking, etc.
Okay. So we will block the flyer and we will Cyclonic Rift the big one that's going to kill me.
Okey-doke. He goes to my hand. Estrid's Invocation falls off and then goes to my hand because it's Rancor.
Does that work?
I think so. It's still a copy of Rancor when it would go to the graveyard.
Yeah,
right?
it would. Yeah, it stays. When it hits the graveyard, would it still be Rancor?
When it is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, return it to its owner's hand. I think it works.
I think.
I mean,
I
if
think.
someone wants to check, that'd be great. But,
Yeah.
I think you're probably okay. Sounds right.
I'll check it.
Thank you. So now I'll pay 2.
Apparently, rule 400.7: an object that moves from one zone to another becomes a new object with no memory of or relation to its previous existence.
Sure, but it's a trigger of it.
Oh, wait, but 407.d says an ability that triggers when an object moves from one zone to another. For example, when Rancor is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, can find the new object that it became in the zone and when the ability is triggered.
So I'll play Starfield of Nyx and pay 1. Sorry, Starfield Mystic and pay 1, so you don't draw a card.
Why did you get Starfield Mystic back?
Because he Cyclonic Rifted it.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry, I'm
'cause
not paying attention.
I didn't want to get hit for a million.
Oh my
then
god, Greg's jumped the gun here. He's put Estrid in as the winner already.
Pay 4 for Sigil of the Empty Throne. That is really
Watch the match, Connor. Watch the match.
I'll draw a card off for Durant Enchantress.
I want you to know that I've still got this, Greg.
I can always update it, don't worry.
Oh dear. Play Magic Faster.
I'll
really
pay
bored.
2 for Sterling Grove, draw a card, and get a 4/4 Angel.
I'm paying the extra.
Yes, I'm paying the 1. And then I plus Estrid and untap nothing and palm angel. That's all.
You got this,
turn,
Lee.
Sam. Have you passed the turn, Sam?
Yeah. Did your... Hang on. Yes, but Bruna died, right?
Yeah, I blocked the crazy
Okay.
thing, yeah.
And that means that the crazy thing did some damage.
Okay, what was the... Oh, yeah, because it had some...
It's got trample and double strike. So it was a 3.
How much?
6, 8, 16 minus 5, so 11.
Okay,
Again,
down to 19.
Up to 79.
You want so much life, Sam.
I'm trying to kill you, but you keep casting spells.
I'm a bit of a bastard like that. Right,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw a card. It's not going to help me. Could do. Let's play a command tower. And let's just count this mana and try to do some of this shit. Doesn't win me the game because Sam's got too much life. 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. Torment of Hellfire. X is 15.
Brr.
45 times, please.
No, 45
Well,
life, right?
You either take 45 life, yeah. Or you,
And I can discard cards to reduce that by 3 each time.
yes.
Or sack permanents.
Yeah, or sack permanents. You do have a lot of permanents.
Yes. That I control. So, is it non-land permanents?
Non-land. No, just a permanent. You can
Okay,
sack
cool.
any permanent.
So 2 lands from my hand.
Oh. Oh, fuck.
Rancor has to stay on.
X is 15.
Can you just double check, because I'm reading a foreign card here and it does say no Sia Tierra on it, so it might be.
Yeah, that sounds like no Sia Tierra. Sounds like non-land.
It does, yeah. It says permanent-esque non-Sierra
Non-land. Yeah, non-land.
Tierra. Yeah, no, so non-land permanents.
Okay. Gonna keep all these. Those are yours. These are still mine. So I'm discarding 2 lands and taking 13 times 3, so 39. So I go to 40. My starting life total.
Where you at, Connor? I think I might have killed you.
He's moving lands around. I'm confused.
Looks like he's choosing what to sacrifice.
There you go.
It's non-land.
Non-land, Connor.
Oh, then yeah, I'm dead.
All right.
Yeah.
Trying to hold
that
up
your-
mana so I could beast within someone or something next turn.
Was that your turn, Lee?
That was my turn.
Cool. I'm going to untap and ultimate Estrid again.
Double ultimate Estrid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that enough for us to just...
yeah, that's
Yeah.
enough.
Is that
I
a
have a-
scoop? And
Yeah,
That's
it's
a
gotta be.
Scoop.
Like, that's my graveyard.
Jesus. Someone's just on so much.
Yeah. I mean, my original build of this deck started out as like an Auras Boggly type deck. And it just... Each time I rebuilt the deck, I had to strip away some of the auras and some of the boggles. And in the end, I was just like, there is no point having any boggles with hexproof in this deck.
Yeah.
They don't actually do enough.
oh, good game, Sam. That was a big win.
Yay! Thank you.
I don't know. I don't understand how I cast all my win condition cards and didn't win.